Good morning, guys. So I thought I would start my video here. It's 6 o'clock, so I need to get going on stuff soon. But I thought I would start my video here. I just got done getting ready. I am feeling, I'm not sure yet. I'm feeling slightly less stuffed in my head, but this side, my tonsils on this side, my tonsil on this side is still pretty bad. But I thought that I would, I did weigh in this morning, and yeah, it was not good. And you guys saw what I ate this week, but I think I didn't eat a lot this week, and I think just being sick. So I'm at 192.8, which is like a 2 point something gain this week. So I have no idea why. I don't know. We'll just take it at what it is and just move on. I didn't exercise at all this week except for, was it Monday and Tuesday, and then I started feeling sick after that, so I did not work out, of course, the rest of this week. So I don't know if it's that or if it's just one of those things. It's hard to tell. So today my apps gave me all the prompts for the new Weight Watchers freestyle, so I am technically on a freestyle now. Like I said yesterday, I didn't really plan for it much since I planned my meal so far ahead of time. So today, and I'm not hungry. That's another thing. I did not eat much this week, and I'm wondering if that is part of the gain. But I also, like I was telling you guys yesterday, I can feel like I'm retaining a lot of fluid right now. So I'm just going to be drinking my water. It's my first water, and I do have some coffee here though. So I don't know. I mean, we have our ups and downs, and again, I don't feel bad about gains that, I mean, what to put it this way, like, I do feel bad about gains that there's no explanation for. But this week has been really kind of off because just not feeling well, and then, like I said, not feeling well, not eating very much. I think all that has to do with it, not, being able to really establish a routine, exercise routine like I've been wanting to. So this week is a new week, right? I thought I would answer some questions. So there's a couple questions that came across that would be easier to answer while I'm sitting here. Let's see. Penny Koosman asked which products I use, and thank you. She said my makeup always looks flawless. Thank you. I have that's nice to hear because sometimes I take way too much time on my makeup. What products do I use? So since I'm sitting here and I have a few products here, I really like Tarte products quite a bit. I have one palette here. I have a couple different palettes, but I have one here that I use quite a bit. This is the Rainforest of the Sea palette. I get to where I use the same stuff over and over again. All my lip products are out in my car, I know, because I don't put my lipsticks on until I get into the car while I'm waiting for the car to warm up. I like the, what is it called? Their matte products, the Tarteist matte lip paint or something like that. I have several of those from Tarte. I also like their lip quenchers, so I have those. One thing I cannot use from them, which I have tried, but my skin breaks out from, is their foundations. I have actually had to return foundations before, so I have to keep very basic with foundations. So I just use what is it? I always forget what it is. I've showed you guys before on this. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. So that's what I use. My face has never ever reacted to this. What happens to my face when I use foundations that it doesn't agree with is it gets very red and and really sensitive. So like when you have like a fever and your face is kind of red and you touch it and it feels like little pricklies, that's what my face does whenever I use a foundation it does not like. And so far this Maybelline Fit Me, it does not react bad to it. Also, any CoverGirl stuff does not react bad to it. I had a Clinique kind that I had gotten a sample of, and my face was terrible with that. So I don't know what it is in some of these. So as far as like primers, it's the same way. I have to be really careful what I use. So I really, actually, the one I use is just a this one. There's this one. This is the Wet n Wild face primer, photo focus, and I also like the Rimmel one, which I really like Rimmel products in general. Oh, as far as moisturizer, I've been using the L'Oreal Paris moisturizer. Let's see. This is a new palette I just got that I showed you guys. Actually, I'm going to play around with it. This is a Kat Von D palette. It has a lot of purples and plums, and I really like that. As far as eye makeup, oh, I was going to show you guys. So I really like the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I use that. As far as eyes, I love the Infallible from L'Oreal. So it's these, what do you call them? They're like a creamy kind of eyeshadow. So I have a ton of these, and I have like 3 of these. This is my favorite one, is the Amber Rush. I have like 2 backups for this because I love it. And this one is called iced latte, I think. So they're like this. But I use these every day. I mean, I use 1 or 2 of these every day. I also have another one that it's more pinker, so I don't use it as often. Oh, and then as a base, I use the Maybelline Color Tattoos as a base. I use this one, and then, what is this one? Yeah, this one I use the most. This is the one that's called Barely Branded. I just use it as kind of a primer and a base, and this one is Inked in Pink. So these I use these on my eyes. That's what I mostly use on my eyes, and then I use the Tarte for some of the other, for like the crease and the outside. As far as what is that called? Eyeliner. I have to, eyeliner mascara, honestly, you guys, is an issue because since I started wearing contacts again, everything has been messing with them. So I've had to switch to waterproof mascara, and so it doesn't matter what kind I use. This is like, I really like the CoverGirl ones, so I've been using this one, which is Lash Blast Volume. M from M Wilson Fit Fam. I ordered some stuff from her. She sells unique makeup, and I have some from her. I don't know what brand this is. I think it might be L'Oreal or Maybelline, I'm not sure. And then I have the Rimmel Scandal Eyes. I have to be really careful in the eyeliner. I like the pins like this because, like I said, it bugs my contacts, so I have to be really careful. So, Penny, I think that answers your question. Let me go back over to the comments. She says, do I have a lot of support at work for weight loss? Yes, I do. The people who work in my immediate area, you know, even though they don't necessarily eat the same way I do have one person in there that does. Everybody is very, very supportive. And even people who are in other departments that know I'm on my weight loss journey, everybody is. It's a very supportive, small, I mean, it's not small, but it's kind of small, like feeling, family feeling. It says, how often do you have smoothies with plant-based protein powders? Once a week, usually Fridays, and like today, I'll have a smoothie today. It's just the easiest thing for me on Fridays because we leave a little bit early. Sometimes on the weekends too, if I'm in a rush and I want to eat something on my way out the door. It says, what is the most memorable Christmas gift you have ever received? I'm going to think about that one and I'll answer it later at lunchtime, so I'll put that on my list. And I'm going to answer one more right here because we're going on 13 minutes and I have to get my son up. Jessie from Jaywalkers asks me, and if you don't watch her channel, you should. She's doing Vlogmas. Actually, I've had her linked down in the description box this whole month since she's doing Vlogmas. She said, who are your favorite YouTubers to watch? And I did ask her if she wanted Weight Watchers related because she just joined Weight Watchers again. That's actually how I found her before because she used to do Weight Watchers, and then I used to order stuff from her Etsy sticker store, and she does planner stickers, so you should look at her store too. Anyway, so she had said Weight Watchers related and others. So I was just now looking through what I do is, so I don't know if you guys know the watch later list on YouTube. So what I do is every day I go through all my subscriptions, and there's certain people I add to that watch later list, and then I play it while I'm getting ready in the morning. That's why I can't usually comment on a lot of people's videos, because I'm just playing it. If I were to stop and comment, it'd be forever. And I do that at night when I'm editing too. I just have it in the background. So I'm just going to go through my watch later list, and these are all the people that I watch every single day. Sometimes I don't get to them every day, but you know what I mean? Like, these are the people I mark to make sure I watch their videos. And then I have other subscriptions that when I catch up on that other list, I'll go back and watch. So the ones that I mark every single day, and it's a lot, you guys. So there's a lot of, I mean, I just, like I said, I listen to it while I'm doing other things. So as far as Weight Watchers related, Cherie over at Motivated Muffins, Kim at Fit and Fabulous Mama. Let me see, I'm looking down here. Hulisa over at Hulisa Does Stuff, Alexa over at Becoming Alexa, Julie, Living Large on Lifetime, M Wilson Fit Fam. And then I just discovered a couple of them. Jessica over at Weight Watching Mama, she comments a lot in my videos, so that's how I found her. Amanda over at Amanda Seipert Fitness, I hope I'm saying that right. She's been actually a long-time subscriber as well. Brianna over at Diva and the Divine. Tracy over at The Way I See It. Gina Pearson. And Kelly at Freedom in a Budget. So those ones looks like are in my watch later list right now. There could be others that I've just already watched. Now, as a Weight Watcher, kind of related as far as like lifestyle, other healthy lifestyle ones. So like lifestyle, like Shelly's Home Life, Shelly over at Shelly's Home Life, Connie at Connie Wishon. They both they'll show a lot of like their meals and their grocery hauls, things like that. Shelly she's doing Vlogmas right now, so you could watch all of her stuff on Vlogmas. Another one through like healthy lifestyle type videos, so they do other diet plans or no diet plans at all. They just show healthy, like cooking stuff, and that would be Jess over at Blessed Jess, and of course Celia over at Keto Confetti, even though I don't do keto, but I support Celia because I love her. And then Becca over at Becca Bristow, I really like her meals. And then I used to only watch beauty videos, but I have cut that down, and I only have two people that I watch, and that's Jessica over at Jam Beauty, and Jessica Braun, I think is what her channel's called now, and then Emily Noel 83. So those are the YouTubers I watch the most. I know it's a lot, huh? Not all of them upload every single day though, so it's not like it's a ton. So I'm already 17 minutes into this video, and I will see you guys at lunchtime. I have to have some errands to run, so I'll pop in at lunch and answer some more of your questions. Guys, what would possess me to come to Walmart on my lunch break? Seriously, it was so crazy. I got very few things. I feel like it's just so hard to find anything. There's so many people, and it was just crazy. And then, I'm not even kidding, I sat here for 5 minutes waiting for somebody to try to park this big, huge truck in this little tiny parking spot. Yeah, I seriously just wanted to get out and help them because it was so crazy. I am on my way to Subway to grab a salad, and I really wanted to answer some questions. So I am almost to Subway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go over there and grab that. Oh my gosh, the Subway line is all the way out into the parking lot. You know what? McDonald's is right here, so I am actually just gonna get a chicken salad at McDonald's. The line is not very long, so I'm gonna do that instead because the Subway line was outside the door. Like, really? What is going on today? All these people Christmas shopping, I guess. I don't know. Oh my gosh, the McDonald's line is really long too. Okay, I'm gonna go to the McDonald's by my work, I think, or the Subway by my work. I don't know. I just want lunch. That's all I want. Okay, so I know one of the questions, and I forgot to bring my questions with me. I forgot to print them before I left. They're still sitting on my screen. So what I did at work right before lunch, I went ahead and just wrote down the questions. I may not have gotten all the names right, but I don't think I'll have time to answer them all, but I'll save what other questions that I did not answer and answer them Monday. So I know one of the questions I think was from Ty Neal, I think was the name, And they asked about my overnight oats, whether I warm them or I eat them cold. I warm them up. I cannot stand it. Actually, the very first time that I ever tried overnight oats, I thought you were supposed to eat them cold. Like, I did not really realize that there was an option to, well, I mean, of course you always have an option to warm them up, but I didn't even think that people did. Like, I thought the whole point of overnight oats was to eat them cold. So I tried them and they were so nasty. And I mean, to me, they were, I just did not like it at all. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna branch out and try them again. So I did, and this time I warmed them up because I saw somebody else had, you know, done it and warmed them up, and I was like, oh, this is much better. So I definitely warmed them up. Another question was from Yolanda. Another question from Yolanda. She asked me if I always buy groceries at Walmart. No. The stores we have in our town, let's see, so we have Walmart. We have an independent grocery store. There's like 4 of them in our area, in our, like, between this county and the county south of us. So it's only in Southern Oregon. I shop there. That's kind of one of those, like, bag your own groceries. It's a little bit cheaper than everywhere in town, but the quality of food is not that great. That's kind of why I've stopped going there, because I would have to go there to get the dry and canned food, and then I could not get any produce or meat there because the quality is not good. So I'd have to go somewhere else to get the produce and the meat, and it got to where I was going to 4 different stores to get what I needed. So I started going to just Walmart, because when I thought about the time and the cost, Walmart, that other grocery store, was not really that much cheaper. So I started going to Walmart, but then I also do shop at Safeway and Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer is owned by the same company as Kroger, so that kind of gives you an idea what kind of store it is. It has household stuff and grocery stuff, but the prices are a little bit higher. Actually, they're usually a lot higher than Walmart, but when they do have sales, they have really good sales. Because Walmart, that's one thing with Walmart, it doesn't, at least mine, doesn't have sales technically. So whenever, like, Safeway and Fred Meyer will have, like, sales on cereal or things I get, like, mostly for the family stuff, not really as much for my stuff, but they'll have, like, cereal or crackers or things like that on sale. Like, they'll have 4 for $5 or things like that. Or they'll have really, really great sales on produce. So I go there. And then I go to Costco. I like to only go to Costco every other week, but I usually end up going every week because my husband really likes the milk there. I really like the produce there. And we get all of our medicines and like vitamins and things like that there. So and of course all of our bulk toiletry items and stuff. But I try to only go every other week, but I usually end up going every week, which I don't mind. I really like Costco, and I can go in and out there and just get the few things I need and leave. So it's not like I go in there and spend $100 every time. I can go in there, just buy the milk and the few produce items that I might need, and then leave. So it's not, I don't get tempted. I used to. That's why I stopped my membership years ago, because I would always spend way too much money. Now I go in there with a budget. And then she also asked if I have a budget. Kind of, sort of. I mean, I try to keep it with just food itself, I try to keep it around $200 a week, and that's including everything, including my husband's sodas that he has to have. He goes through like 4 12 packs of soda a week, so that includes those as well, which can get really expensive. And then I don't really have a budget on the household, like toiletry type stuff, because we don't like get a huge amount of it. So I think that was all of her questions, was that. And then Denise asked if I have always been this organized, if I went to college, and if so, what college, and my all-time favorite Christmas movie. My all-time favorite Christmas movie, by far, like, so if you go like back, you know, like older Christmas movies, classic Christmas movies, I guess I should say, I love A Christmas Story. I can watch that over and over and over again. I do during the holiday season. I've not watched it yet. I have been just so crazy busy. I probably won't watch it until I'm off on break. So I love A Christmas Story. And then the other ones, as far as kind of more modern day ones, I love Elf. I love that movie. I also like the Santa Claus movies. I like Christmas with the Cranks. I love all those. Actually, you know what? There's so many Christmas movies that I love. Seriously, it's so hard to pick. I also watch all the like Lifetime and Hallmark Christmas movies, all of that stuff. But A Christmas Story is by far probably my very favorite Christmas movie. Let's see. Oh, and have I always been this organized? No, I have not. It really did not start until I was more into the office type jobs. When I was just working in the hotel business, and I was just working like as the front desk and like sales and marketing and things like that, I wasn't quite as organized. And then when I became the general manager and I was doing all of that stuff, I kind of started getting a little bit more organized. But it honestly wasn't until I was doing like office type work, and especially until I was doing the job that I was doing right before this one at the county level as an office manager, that was when it really kicked in. And I think is just having to be really organized. And then doing stuff at home, my home started getting more organized in that way, because my home was never organized. So that's kind of when it started. And did I go to college? So I started going to college. It's kind of a little bit longer story, but I'll try to shorten it up. Right when I graduated from high school, I thought I wanted to go in the medical field. And I didn't know what, like medical assisting, something like that. I didn't want to do doctor or nurse or anything like that. And then I thought, maybe like medical transcription, which was huge back then. It's not so much anymore now with computers and all that. So I started doing that. And then I had to take a phlebotomy course, and the blood got to me. Like I realized, okay, I can't do this. So I switched gears and started doing accounting. And I really liked that. And I started doing accounting and then some business management stuff. And then at the same time, I was working at, just got a job at the hotel. And then I went through a divorce and with my first husband. And when that happened, I had to work full-time. I had to work more full-time at the hotel and going to school at the same time. And I was just going to a local community college, by the way. So my plan was to get a business management degree that they had there, which was a 2-year degree. And then I was offered the general manager job at the hotel, but the problem is I would not be able to go to school and do that at the same time, because I was required to work odd hours and different shifts and be on call. And so the money was just really good, and I had to kind of balance between like, okay, so I'd be making X amount of money, and then when I was looking at the jobs I could be getting once I got my degree, even compare. So I just didn't finish school. I always planned to go back, but the job that I had was so demanding, and I worked at that job for 13 years until they sold the business. So, and funny story is that was back in 2011 when the business sold. And I am just now this year making the same amount of money that I was making back then. So, and that's been almost 7 years. So that tells you how much of a pay cut I took when I lost that job. But I mean, it's what it is. But now I'm only working 240 days. Back then, I probably worked 300 days because I worked holidays, weekends, I worked everything. I was on call 24/7. So that's the difference. So I think that answers that question. I know there was like 2 more questions, so I won't get to those. I got a Southwest chicken salad grilled from McDonald's, so that is my lunch. For breakfast, I just had a protein smoothie. It just literally just had the protein powder, some greens, and it had some maca powder and a little bit of almond milk and some water and ice. So that was my breakfast. So I will pop on after work and say goodbye to you and let you know what to expect this weekend. And I will see y'all again. I hope you guys are enjoying all this Q&A and getting to know me. And you can leave more questions down below and I will answer them in Monday's video as well. Guys, I am on my way home from work. It is 4:50. I am done for the week. I probably really should have went home earlier today after lunch. It's just I started feeling just really bad after that. But I still hadn't got all the reports from the superintendent for the board packet, and I literally did not get that sent until like 4:40. I think I pressed the button on all the emails that you have to send out. Oh my goodness. So I am heading home, and I didn't even eat my lunch. I got that salad from McDonald's and I didn't even eat it. I drank my, I got a Diet Dr. Pepper. I drank that and part of that. And I just wasn't hungry. I'm still not even hungry. So I haven't had anything today except for that smoothie this morning. And then I had an apple about 10. And that's it. I've just not been hungry. I mean, I haven't been hungry all week, so I apologize that this week has been really just chatty and not any food. Next week I'm just gonna really focus on showing you guys what I eat, especially since I'll be on the new program fully. I mean, I'll be on it this weekend too. I mean, today was the start of my week, or that new program. So I'm thinking that next week my plan, since I think I'm going to finalize my meal plan tonight, and I believe I have at least 2 new recipes. So I think I'm just going to focus on showing you like cook with me's while I cook dinner. And that'll be the main focus of the videos next week during the week. I do have Saturday, I have a really fun video going up tomorrow as part of a collab. And Sunday I will have a grocery haul and possibly meal prep. And I might do the same thing as I did last week and just do a combination. We'll see what I have to meal prep. These recipes that I kind of have in mind for the week, there's not a lot of meal prep. It's mostly crock pot, and one goes in the oven. So there's really nothing to prep. So we'll see what I have to prep. Even if it's a small piece like it was last week, I'll just add it with my grocery haul. And then, so that's Saturday and Sunday Vlogmas videos. Then during the week, like I said, it'll just be, I think I'll just really focus heavy on what I'm eating and just answer some questions here and there as they come up. So I know I have some questions that I didn't get answered the last few days. So I will make sure that I answer those in next week's videos. And then I have a couple other things planned. I did plan on posting a Pinterest win or fail one day next week, but that may have to wait until I am off work. I planned on doing it as a gift, but I think I have enough gift things for coworkers that I will be okay without doing that. So yeah, I'm trying to think of, yeah, so I really want to try this Pinterest win or fail. It looks really fun, so I think I'll do that after I'm off work. Friday's my last day, guys, next Friday, and the way things are going with my hours, I will probably only have to work until 10:30, 11 o'clock, so, and then I'm done. And then the real fun can begin, because I will have time to do stuff, and some of the things I already had planned for this week, but I just didn't get done. I will see you tomorrow. You will see me, but I pre-recorded it for the collab tomorrow, and then I will see you on Sunday for grocery haul. So you guys have a good weekend, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.